to me like.
Every day feels boring. The same thing, routine in the morning. Grew up too fast without warning. And when it rains it's pouring. I got dreams, big dreams. I wanna do big things, but I just can't seem to put it all together. I just wanna be seen. I'm jumping ship, I'm a diving. Middle of the ocean, swimming till I find it. I see an island out ahead, filled with things that I've wanted since I was a kid. Swim to it.
Hey. All right, what's up? What's up, Crystal and Noah and Sly Angel and AMAC in the house, Denise, Lindsay. That's it so far. All right. How you guys doing today? I am brain dead. Hey, Crystal. I am absolutely fucking brain dead. I've been watching Baby Reindeer and making candles all day. So, couple things that I heard that I'm going to address. And hey, Peggy, and then we'll move it on. First thing is I want to go over something I heard yesterday on T-Rev. It is true crime, so I'm going to save that for nighttime because we know true crime is at night. I don't know what happened with the Karen Reed trial. Nobody's filled me in. I don't know what is happening with Kohlberger, and these are all cases I like and got into. So if anybody wants to fill me in on any of them, would be great. I kept hearing about Baby Reindeer. So I'm like, oh, let me watch it. It took me a minute to get into it. And then I got into it and then I lost interest. So I did watch the whole thing. I watched the last episode like 3 times because I was texting during it. I still don't really get the last episode. I may have to watch it again. But people are giving like these rave reviews on it. And it was okay. I mean, I don't know what everyone's so in awe over. But we'll get to that. I want to get back to that. All right. Karen's defense team is fire. Kohlberger has more delays. Hey, Karen. Kohlberger has more delays. Why? Like, why are there more delays? I know it's a true story. I know that the guy that played in it was the real guy. And then I heard, like, I read Martha is suing or something. Like, they found the real Martha. I don't know. Prosecutor Lally is not dropping many bombshells. In Karen Reed case, I know. That's why it's boring right now, Denise. I agree. But I always find it so boring. I have, like, the hardest time with trials. But I heard the defense team is really good. So hopefully it gets more interesting. But I'm finally getting notifications on my Fitbit. All right. I'm even getting Discord notifications. Commonwealth is snore. I think all trials is Snoreville. It's not boring. Is that the DA? Is there anything like major to know about though? Like anything major going on? I did hear from somewhere that they dropped a bombshell. Where did I hear this? Oh, and the lawyer was the lawyer know, or is it Dietz? I think it was Dietz playing lawyer that they like held back something and then I forgot what it was. And then they dropped it. That's what it was. Main investigator searched Karen's phone without a search warrant and they found like all this crazy shit. That's nuts though. Yes, I did hear opening statement. That I did hear. But I really do need to catch up on all of it. So I was just wondering if anything like major happened. Yeah, that was another thing. I heard that. Why would they look for nudes? Like, what were they looking for? They should check Benny Key's phone if they want nudes. But like, seriously, why were they looking for nudes? Did they think she had some? Did they say she had some? Yeah, but I mean, like, it's not normal to just say, oh, let me find nudes on a phone. I'm glad there weren't on. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not a normal thing that you would look for. So the fact that they even know he was looking for it is strange. Um, the fact they didn't find any taillight pieces until that investigator had possession of the car. See, I called that originally. I had totally said that originally. You think nudes were red herring? Oh, I agree with that. Proctor looked for news on Karen's phone. He told his friends that he hoped that Karen would. Yes, that I heard. And that's just insane. That's true. They may have found a bunch of carrots at our house. Good point, Crystal. He had no search warrant. He texted a friend saying he was looking for nudes. See, that's what I'm saying. I caught some of it, just not all of it. But that's insane. Hey, Vanessa. That really is insane. Wow. Can you imagine though? Like, what a fucking setup. I know the defense has all the receipts. I'm like, where did they get them? You know? Hey, Tawanda. I know police corruption happens all the time. It's sad, but true. House full of first responders, and no one came out to render aid or help to see why there were cops outside. The one thing that bothers me, though, why don't they refer to him as officer? He was a cop when he was killed. So why don't they refer to him as Officer O'Keefe, Officer John O'Keefe? You know what I mean? I find that so weird that they're not referring to him like a cop. And I don't know why they're not doing that. Like my only guess is exactly the state doesn't. And my only guess for that is they're kind of trying to dehumanize him. So it doesn't look like, oh, he's a cop. He's an officer of the law. So they're trying to like dehumanize him, like, oh, he's just, a regular Joe Schmo on the street. And I think it's wrong. Especially if you're trying to prove a murder case. No, sorry. If you're trying to prove a murder case, then she killed an officer, she murdered an officer. I think it's sick. And I really hope like the jury notices that, because if I was on a jury, it's the one thing I would notice. Like, why isn't the prosecutor referring to him as officer? They're the people that definitely should. I don't know. People are whacked. All right. So that's the update with that. I'm going to drop a link if anyone wants to come here and talk about the cases. A couple of things I just want to get out of the way. I heard something on T-Rev yesterday that made my fucking skin boil. Not that that's any surprise, but I just can't believe what Sebastian Case has turned into. I see some people not even wanting to cover it because of the shit show. and how bad it's gotten, and if shit doesn't change, shit, I don't even wanna fucking be on, I don't even wanna be in true crime. That's how bad it's gotten. Prosecutors are saying Karen purposely murdered John by backing up her car at 24 miles an hour up 62 feet and leaving him on the lawn of a house full. Yeah, I don't believe that either. And that's my question to you, Peggy. You like conspiracies. What do you think? You think police corruption? You think she's innocent? You think she's guilty? It's Sly, I'm getting to that too. I'm going to talk about that as well. I think she was framed. Absolutely. I totally think she was framed. I thought that from day one. All right, Peggy. Karen is innocent. Woohoo. No, I do. I think she's innocent. And honestly, I don't care what her personality is. I don't care if people think she's an asshole. I don't care if, people think she gives weird looks or anything. No, it doesn't matter. She was still set up. Hey, Joy. And they just keep pushing the narrative. Oh my God, she murdered. No, sorry. The way they're saying that she murdered him doesn't even make sense. If she backed up into him, show me the proof. There's no proof that, where's the tire marks? You would still see it under the snow. There's so many things. You like her hair? That's because she doesn't have jail head. Corruption, I agree, Senator. Corruption cover up, no doubt in my mind. 100%. They've done too many stupid things to think otherwise, really. I mean, honestly, they have. Prosecution has fucked up the whole case. Is anyone in here think that she's guilty? See, KCG, I don't agree with that at all. At all. Missing footage from Sallyport when a car was there. Is there anyone that has who's doing updates on the case? Or I should say, who's doing good updates on the case? Yeah, I know they do, Peggy. And I completely disagree with them. I don't know who LTL Media is. But I want someone a little more calm than Turtle Boy. Like, I can't really do Turtle Boy. He annoys me. No, I definitely can't do Court TV. It seems like nobody sets up crime scenes anymore. It's weird. I know Emily Baker is. Alright. Oh, he didn't, they're in day 9 of trial already? Damn. Alright, so he's not lawyer is not reacting until 8:00 tonight. So that's too late. We need someone now. Emily Baker. Oh, she's live? Oh, no, she's not. Alright, she's not doing a recap. She did the whole trial. Dang, I need a recap person. Who's LTL? I don't know LTL. Yeah, no, not, I meant someone like Daly. Let's see, broken. Hey, SoFlo. All right. I'm going to try Broken Baker.
Who is a firefighter. He was one of the people who administered CPR to John O'Keefe at the scene with his very appropriate a sweatshirt on. He was seeing two women near the body. Price move. Caress, did you ever said anything about that statement before?
He's not really doing recap, though. I just wanted like a 10-minute recap of the whole day. But I guess kind of can't be done. Well, he's doing like witness. Recap. Oh, is that what it is, Sly? They don't come on till later? All right. So you have to be like a day behind or right on top of it. Now, what I should do is just watch the fucking trial and give you guys recaps. That's what I should do. Let me try Turtle Boy. Who's Caitlin Albert? Who's Caitlin Albert? Dropped a day 3 recap in Discord. Thank you. Does anyone know who on the home? Oh, no shit. All right. So I just found this.
Reed is completely innocent. You know that, though, right?
Why are you filming me now?
Well, I mean, you just said Karen Reed did it, right? I mean, you were walking away and you had something
I
to
know,
say.
but you gotta fucking film me.
Well, I'm just curious. You just told me Karen Reed did it.
You gotta film me.
I mean, you just told me she did it, right?
All
All I wanted to know was why did Caitlin Albert change her story from leaving at 12:15 to 1:45?
Nobody wants you to get the fuck out, man.
I'm just asking. I mean, you confronted me. You confronted me.
I'm from here. You're not. I'm not. You can get the fuck out of here.
I mean, was Caitlin in that?
Yeah. Why is he fucking recording me?
Was Caitlin in the house when they murdered John?
Stop. What the fuck are you doing?
Was Caitlin in the house when they murdered John?
Call the cops.
All right, let's get him down here. Let's talk.
Shut the fucking pussy. You really are.
How am I a pussy?
Why are you filming me, dude?
So I'm just curious. Why did she change her story? Why did Caitlin change her story from leaving from 12:15 to 1:45? I'm just curious. I mean, I was gonna walk away, and then you had to say the thing about Karen did it.
I asked you a question. That's all I asked.
No, but you walked away and you said.
I said no.
Well, then you had the smart.
Hey, I got a 5'2" man.
5'2". He's got jokes. He's got jokes. Why aren't you on the Canton? Why aren't you on the Canton PD?
How is nobody turning around? Like, I don't understand how nobody's like turning around. If someone was filming around me, I'd be like looking like, who is that?
List anymore. Nah. Probably just gonna stay anyway. But I'm just curious. Why'd you pick her up at 1:45?
Yeah, I'm at the beach.
And what'd she tell you? Why'd you say Karen did it?
5'2".
How come? Why are there dog bites on John? Do you know where Chloe is by any chance? Don't you live in Easton? I thought you lived in Easton. And don't you drive? You drive a car that's very similar to a Ford Edge that was seen parked outside 34 Fairview Road at 3 a.m. No?
Yeah.
No? I mean, I'm just curious.
No, I don't. No.
You're really calling the police right now?
Yeah.
And telling them what?
And telling them there's a small, strange man harassing me.
I mean, I'm just asking you questions. You came up to me, dude.
Yeah,
I didn't even recognize you. You had to tell me who you were. I didn't even recognize you. You were Tristan Morris.
I told you. I told you to put the cameras away.
And I said no.
I came up to you. I said no cameras.
And then I agreed to it. But then you said the smart aleck comment when you walked away about
a smart fucking
You said Karen Reed did.
Smart
I didn't say anything. I just asked you a
Fucking
question.
maggot.
What'd you say?
You're a fucking maggot. You're a maggot.
Not really. I mean, but I mean, I'm just curious.
You're a maggot.
How am I? How am I a maggot?
You're a fucking maggot.
How so?
You're like you don't punch your fucking head in the
Really? Like you guys did to John? You guys like punching people. I know you like punching people.
Get the fuck away from me.
I mean, are you gonna do what? Are you gonna do what? Like what you guys did to John O'Keefe? How you murdered him?
Get the fuck away from me.
I mean, I'm just curious.
Get the fuck away from me.
Are you gonna punch me? You said you're gonna punch me. I'm just curious why. Why do you guys always resort to punching? Why does everything have to be so confrontational with the McAlberts? Now, you want to punch me? You can punch me.
Why would I do that?
I mean, you're on the phone talking to the police and you're threatening to punch me. I'm a rat? Yeah, you guys don't like it when people rat, right? When people tell the truth? That's what you call people who tell the cops the truth, right? Rat. I'm a rat. That's what you guys call people who tell the cops the truth, right? A rat?
The fuck out of here.
But seriously, I mean, you came up to me and wanted to talk to me. So
yeah, I said off camera.
Yeah, and I agree, and I was respectful to you. And then you walk away and you go, Karen Reed, and then you go, Karen Reed did it, by the way. Karen Reed didn't do it. Karen Reed's a completely innocent woman.
With the camera on.
I'm not tough at all. I'm just a reporter asking questions. I'm just a reporter asking questions.
You're a fucking maggot.
I mean, so why doesn't John have any injuries below his nose? And why did Caitlin tell police she left at 12:15 if she really left at 1:45? Why did she do that? I don't get it.
Shut the camera off.
I mean, are you protecting Brian? Who did it? Who killed John?
Yeah, all right, dude. Come on,
you know, come on. I know you know. I know you know.
A little bit.
You think that you don't think John O'Keefe's family deserves justice?
Nobody wants you over here, dude.
I mean, I want to know. Do you think John O'Keefe's family deserves justice?
Wants you over here. Get the fuck out of
Do you think John O'Keefe's family deserves justice? Yes or no? Do they?
Yeah.
Do you think Karen Reed should go to jail for a crime that your girlfriend's family committed? I mean, were you in the house that night? Were you in the house that night when John was murdered? Because I'm
like with Turtle Boy's mouth. How is nobody turning around? I'd be like, who the fuck is screaming? Who's got a camera?
I'm just curious. You were with them at the waterfall bar.
You know what? This isn't the place to.
Thank you.
He started talking to me. He started talking to me.
Thank you. Nobody wants it, man. Nobody wants
his family killed his girlfriend's family murdered Officer John O'Keefe, and I'm just wondering why. I mean, he came up to me. I didn't seek him out. I didn't even recognize him. But anyway, Tristan, we're gonna head out of here, buddy. Good luck with the police.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Okay. Real nice language. Real nice language. All right. See you later.
Thank you.
I'm just see you later. All right.
Now, in the other guy's defense, though, honestly, if I was filming someone or talking to someone and they wanted to talk to me but turn my camera off, that's when you turn your camera off and you hit record and you put it in your pocket. I don't know why he didn't do that. Maybe the guy had something like good to say. You know what I mean? So I don't know why he did that. I thought that was kind of dumb. All right. And they told me, look in Discord. All right. No, Legal Bites is too long. I don't want a 30-minute recap. I just want like a 10-minute recap. I mean, Legal Bites is good like for me to watch. Like on my own. Yeah, these are all too long for what I was looking for. There we go. 4 minutes. Now we're talking.
Joining us, I'm Paula Eben. Day 3 of the Karen Reed trial featured who responded to the scene the day Boston police officer John O'Keefe died. The testimony largely focused on what Karen Reed said at the scene and what people did to try to save John O'Keefe.
At that point, I asked her if there had been any significant trauma that happened before this.
What, if anything, did she say?
So she said, I hit him. She repeated it. There was a woman standing across from her who I believe at that point said, you're hysterical. You need to calm down. You're hysterical. She repeated, I hit him. And there was a police officer who was in that vicinity kind of with us who replied, you what? She repeated it one more time. And that officer then signaled to somebody, get Goody down here, which I'm assuming would be the sergeant.
Attempting to do CPR, but due to the erratic behavior, she was running back and forth between the other female on scene and the body, back and forth, trying to press on his chest, wake him up, talk to him, just to no avail. So the only response that I was personally given was just, I hit him. Oh my God, I hit him.
She was just acting kind of erratic and kind of running around screaming different things.
And as far as the different things that she was screaming, what, if anything, do you recall specifically hearing her screaming when she was running around?
It was just something like, he's dead.
So we heard from a total of 4 witnesses today before court officially ended. Tomorrow, the jury will be visiting the scene where Officer John O'Keefe died. So we want to bring in WBC I-Team Chief Investigator.
Yo, her hair is beautiful. I think that's all real too. Just saying.
Cheryl Fiandaca, as usual, to give us a breakdown of what happened in court. Cheryl is also an attorney, by the way. One thing of note, at the beginning of the week, they were going at a pretty good clip, talking to a lot of witnesses, and it seemed a little bit slower today.
A little bit slower, and a lot of the same testimony. You heard a lot about what she said at the scene, why it wasn't in reports, when people started to talk about what they said, she said. So it started to get a little slower there, and this trial is going to go on for quite some time. I think the prosecution has about 87 witnesses that they're saying they're going to call. The defense talking about 77. Some of those people may be the same people. So this trial could go on for at least 6 or 8 weeks.
Wow, a lot to get through. And also, Cheryl, you noted there was an important ruling today that has to do with this case.
Right. I mean, as everyone knows, this case has been super controversial, and it's had a lot of interest from folks, protesters, people demonstrating both for Karen Reed and saying that she's been framed. So the judge put a buffer zone in effect, a 200-foot buffer zone, and saying that also not to use any megaphones to try to shield the jury from any kind of outside influence. The Supreme Judicial Court ruling today that buffer zone stays in effect.
So the buffer zone is fine. Anyone who drives in the area of Dedham Square will pass by and see that any people who are there to demonstrate are further down the street from the courthouse and not right in that vicinity.
Right.
All right. So basically, I'm not really missing anything yet. That's good, though. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't some big dramatic thing that I'm missing so far or anything like that. So it's good to know that I'm not. All right. So we'll get back to that. One thing I do want to address, Emma Gregg, Laura. Yes, I did see the opening statements, but every day you just want like a trial recap. And I agree with you, Claire. I think I'm going to have to do it because to me, a recap should be like 10 minutes or less. Just give the highlights and be done. But I just have to have the time, sit down and actually watch it. But I am. That's what I'm going to do. That is my goal, to do trial recaps, because I'm just not finding what I want. You know what I mean? I know so many people streaming it, and I know from my own experience, I do not do well when I stream trials. Like, some people get like thousands of people, not me. I get nothing. Hang on one second. Hold on, it's Sage. Ow. You there? All right. Hang on. No, I'm going to start watching it next week. I was just waiting for it to get like a little more interesting. Hang on. I just got to call Sage back. Hey, what's up? I don't know. I got to figure out when Dayton's coming home. Okay. All right, I'll call you when I know what's going on with Dayton. He's not even home. I don't know. He's probably still at school. All right, love you. Bye. Thank you, Rhodey, because I got the coolest peeps. No court tomorrow. It's a field trip to the crime scene. See, that works out perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. Did they bring up the dog in opening statements? I forgot. Totally forgot if they did. No, I don't think there's court on Friday. I remember hearing that from the beginning. That they don't do juries on Fridays, I think. Oh, they did bring it up? All right. Field trip tomorrow. Well, it's more than Kohlberger's jury's going to get. So, all right. Emily Baker's a China with quick bites as a rundown with shorts of the trial. Oh, does she? And it's short? Channel I watch the court tomorrow. Oh, really? I think the Alberts do still live there. The dog doesn't live there, but the Alberts do. They've finished with witness. I don't know why they have 80 witnesses. I really don't. I never understood that because there weren't 80 people there. Oh, they did sell the home? Not the dog's dog bites, though. No, I just meant, are they saying that the dogs, you know, how the dog was given away and the dog is no longer there? I know they gave the dog away. I didn't know they sold the house. Yeah, but does them moving really change anything? You know what I mean? I don't think them moving changes anything. But I don't know. I'm sure it'll be brought up. That I know. They replaced the basement. They replaced the floor. They gave the dog away before they sold, though. They gave their dog away that same couple months later. But I remember watching an expert or hearing an expert say that even with the floor being taken out, they can still, there's still remnants. Like, just replacing a floor does not mean that they won't be able to find anything if they looked. Yeah, taken below market value in today's day and age is unheard of. Yeah, this is, I mean, I haven't had seen an updated one of this, but I did know about I did have this timeline. I mean, I covered this case in the beginning. Does it show when they sold the house? Exactly. Canned markets crazy. They're all crazy. That's why selling below market's like, really? Is short sell? Yeah, that's weird. Of course it wasn't searched. Sold on. I was just looking. I was like, do you see that? April 10th. And when was the dog given away? April. I'm looking at the timeline. All right, hold on. In case I get quiet. Here we go. All right, this is the actual thing. April 10th. Colin Alba served with a grand jury subpoena by 2 FBI agents. That was on April 10th of 23. So when was it sold? I know dog was rehomed pretty quick. I'm sorry, arm chat. Is the sale of the house not on here? Because you said April. Can animal control, right to quarantine, order for Chloe. That was in May. Yeah, I don't think this has been updated. Yeah, this hasn't been updated. So they sold, hold on, they sold it in 2022 or 2023? Because you said April 10th, which is weird because April 10th of 2023, Colin Albert is served with a grand jury subpoena. So the same day that Colin Albert is served with a subpoena by 2 FBI agents is the same day they sold the house? Yeah, that's when I knew the dog was rehomed pretty quick. Right after grand jury 2023. Yeah, Amex said she looked on Zillow. What was the address of the house? I want to look at something. $34 Fairview. All right. Fairview. Fairview. Yeah. Oh, it didn't sell that low. Estimated market value is $1 million. It sold for $905,000. There was a murder there. Can't believe that house went for like $1 million. That house is not even worth $1 million. Like a lot of the houses in the area went for 800. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I don't think it's that, I don't think it's sold that much less. Do they want a fast sale? Yeah, for sure. I would never pay $1 million for that house. That's like Long Island. Fuck that. That's crazy. 500,000? No, it sold for 900,000. I don't know what you mean, Criminal Med. Have you guys seen it? It's a nice house. Chloe was cremated? See, on 217, they had a pending sale at 949. That probably fell through. So they sold it on 410. They bought it 12 years ago at 500. That's a nice profit. They put it up for sale in 1117. Yeah, that's not a coincidence. That's definitely not a coincidence. Damn, the schools aren't even good. Whoever bought it got a good deal. Wow. Yeah, they definitely wanted a fast sale. All right. So we'll get back to that. Let me catch up with everything. But even looking at house in the area, here's one for 800,000, also 5-bedroom, 3,000 square feet, and it's only 800,000. So may not have been that far off. But it is odd they wanted to sell it like immediately. Because they put it up for sale in November. Like, why? Ah. Yeah, no carrots were harmed in the stream. John, see, a lot of people say that, Irish, that John was killed in the basement and then brought outside. I don't know if I believe that. I really don't. Because that's a far way to drag. Like, that's a long way to drag him. And I just don't see that possible. Do I think that maybe he was trying to get out or maybe went outside and fell? That I do. Yeah, he was a big dude. I can't see them like dragging him from the house to the front. I don't believe they carried him and then just dropped him in front. No. And I also think it's very possible that and I said this from the beginning, I think it's very possible that somebody else hit him and they're just blaming Karen. I don't doubt for a second that, you know, one of their friends hit him and she just got the blame. Somebody was drunk coming home, whatever, and hit him and they freaked out. I don't doubt that either. And that makes a cover up even that much better. When I say better, I just mean that much easier, because think about it though. If you have if you're trying to prove that somebody was hit by a car, well, the best way to prove it is for them to be hit by a car. But you don't know who actually did the hit. You know what I mean? So that's why I think that there's a pretty good chance that he was hit, but it just wasn't by her. It's really only 6 people covering up. Is it even that much? I think that's a lot too. Like, I don't think the kids would know. I doubt the wives would know. I tend to think that a cover up is like 2 people, 2 or 3 people. That's true. FBI said he was not hit by a car, but yet they're still going to trial. Oh, armed security, talk about Karen Reed case. Yeah, the wives and kids were in the house. That it would just be too many people. But then why are they still going to trial? If the injuries aren't consistent with a car hit, then why weren't they able to throw it out? And I do think that the judge is way too prosecutor friendly. And I'm glad the judge doesn't talk much because she's way too calm. I need more, like, way more animation. And he was carried to the front lawn. Virtually no blood where he was found. I know, that's another thing. Snow and all, how is there no blood? I mean, we all saw his injuries. So how is there no blood? It makes no sense. The judges, I really don't like the judge. And I understand that a lot of judges are very pro-prosecution, but I just think she is a little too pro-prosecution kind of thing. Exactly, Claire. That's what I'm saying. Like, and John's injury is not consistent with a hit and run. And definitely not a hit as slow as she was going. No, she's breathing that bad in the microphone. I just don't like her. She's too quiet. I don't know how she was ever an attorney. She just doesn't seem like an attorney. Oh, exactly. A little too pro cover up. I agree. So next topic, because I'm already 48 minutes in and I've only covered one thing. Next topic. I'm not going to have time to really do it now, but I can tell you that I definitely want to cover the shit with T-Rev. So disappointed in what I heard. And the fact that so many people run with bullshit and not double check. Like, people haven't learned by now that just because someone calls in doesn't mean that it makes them the real person. And I heard that allegedly Chris Proudfoot's cousin called in. Now, do I think T-Rev was in on it? I don't. I honestly don't. I know some people disagree with me, but I've known T-Rev long enough that I really don't think he was involved in it. However, the fact that he did stay quiet and he didn't just ask for proof, if someone calls into my channel and they claim to be a cousin, a relative, okay, email me some proof, or I'm not going to let what you have to say go on the air. And T-Rev just let it all fly. That's disappointing. Thank you, Denise. That is really disappointing because you should have cut that guy off until you were shown proof, like literal proof that he is the cousin of Chris Proudfoot. And I'm going through a situation personally in my personal life that I'm helping somebody with that's in a similar situation where you can't just accuse somebody of something without proof. It's not fair and it's not right. and it ruins reputations for a long time. And especially with a guy. So when you have a guy is accused of something or stating that, you know, Chris did this or Chris did that without any proof, and you're allowing this on the air, come on. You got to do better than that. Yes, according to the pictures, she did. So I just think it's fucked up that he allowed this guy to call in and it just ran rampant. And I'm sure millions, I haven't watched any of the creators, but I'm sure lots of creators are probably running with it, probably talking about it. I mean, here this guy calls up out of nowhere and says, "Hey, I'm Chris Proudfoot's cousin, and Chris Proudfoot, you know, he hurt animals as a child, and my mom knows this, and my mom agrees with me." It was horrible. I don't know. Did you guys hear it? Have you guys heard it? Has anyone not heard it? No? All right, hold on. That's true too, Criminal Man. All right, let me get it. Why is he have the same fucking title all the time? Hold on. Okay. Okay. Now, many people think that T-Rev is involved in this. I don't. I could be wrong, but I don't.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit the like button as you're coming in tonight. We are going to be talking about, again, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. There has been some events that have been taking place the last 24 hours.
And not for nothing, there is no advances that have taken place in the last 24 hours. I have no idea what he's talking about. So if I missed some advances that happened in the last 24 hours, please let me know.
I've been very close, talking to Seth and just seeing what's going on. And again, it's unconfirmed whether this is Sebastian. It's unconfirmed. And there's a lot of hope that it is Sebastian. So I do want to give you that news and let you know that this is still being checked into very thoroughly, if you get what I'm saying. And we will get down to the bottom of it to know if it was Sebastian or not in this picture that you're looking at on the screen. What's going on, Starry? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see everybody in here. I see a lot of familiar faces and names. Diane, what's going on? Robin, welcome to the stream. The Purple, nice to see you. I'm about to open up the lines from the jump because I definitely want to hear from you guys and what your thoughts are, maybe what you've been seeing around when it. Whoa, damn, can't even talk, but it's all right.
First call. Just first call in.
239, what's on your mind? Talk to me.
Hello?
What's going on, brother? How you doing tonight?
Listen, man, I've been trying to get in touch with you. This is Chris Proudfoot's cousin.
Okay. Talk to me, brother.
I wanted to tell you.
Like, come on, T-Rev. Say to him, like, okay, can you provide me proof? You can't just say that, hey, I'm Chris Proudfoot's brother. I can call up and say I'm his sister. But you need proof.
Tell you a little bit about Chris.
Okay. Let's hear
I'm
it.
literally his blood cousin.
Mhm.
I live in Florida. I 100% believe he did it. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why we don't talk as family. Chris, when was younger, used to abuse animals. Okay? He was weird.
Okay. Just so you know, when I heard it before, I was listening to something. I didn't see his facial expressions. I think I changed my mind. This is total fake. The fact that he's not asking anything about it, his facial expressions remind me of Jay is for Justice, which is also fake as fuck.
You want me to stop?
Nah,
Never mind. They don't want me to say nothing, man.
Who don't want you to?
Is my name anonymous on this?
Are you anonymous
I'm
on?
already, I'm already probably in too deep. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, you're in deep, brother. I don't know what. I mean,
Like, what the fuck did that even mean? You're in deep, brother? What does that even mean? And then he's like, oh, I've been trying to get a hold of you. Well, his email's right on his page. So why couldn't you just contact his email?
what are you talking about? What this?
Yeah, Chris is weird, man. Chris is weird. He's my blood cousin. He's weird, dude. Period.
Damn.
Half of my family don't talk to him. He is totally weird. I can just tell you this because I know him and his girl. They're both really weird. I don't care if they were in the Navy, whatever. Let me tell you something. They are both narcissists. They are both whacked out of their minds. All they do is they lie constantly, always have, to the entire family, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
Chris's mom's the same way. My aunt, she's psycho. She's nuts. But I'm just letting you.
And if he's so close to Seth, why not just call Seth? Be like, hey, dude, hold on a second. Let me go ahead and call Seth and confirm. And all right, I don't want to jump ahead because he said something later.
You know that this dude would literally pull frogs apart, stick dead frogs in his mouth when we were younger, all types of crazy, nasty crap. He's weird, dude.
Frogs
He's
in his
weird.
mouth.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When we were younger. Oh yeah. Dude, let me just tell you this. We were 15 years old. He pooped on a mouse and he walked around with it on a stick and smelled it. That's how weird Chris is. Smelling a pooped mouse that he pooped on.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm thinking Katie's cousin.
That's crazy.
In front of like 4 other dudes.
Yes.
And his girl, to be honest, they are whacked out of their mind. I know for a fact she murdered her son. I can 1,000,000% guarantee it. And he's helping her cover it up. Guarantee it. They planned this out. I know them very well. My mom said the same thing. They did it, man.
Damn. So you said you're who to him?
I'm his cousin.
You're his cousin.
Yep. Yep, I am his cousin. And to be honest, well, he's gonna know now.
Well, of course. I mean,
I don't really care. I haven't talked to him in 8 years. He's a scumbag, and I hope they get caught. And what I'm hearing is, just so you know, because
See, that part stuck out to me though. He hasn't spoken to Chris in 8 years, but Chris and Katie have only been together for 7. So how does he know anything about Katie?
Did you
my
talk
family
to
is kind of a part of
JLR
it.
too?
Nope.
Okay. I seen somebody
I've
else.
watched him plenty of times. I've actually messaged him to try to talk to him, but he's never responded. But I can tell everybody this. The DA is on this. It is an investigation, and I can guarantee you they're going to have a circumstantial evidence case against these two, and they're going to go after them for murder. I can guarantee you 1,000,000% that's exactly what's happening.
274. You see who's on the screen? Hold on, let me hide your comment. That's pretty funny. I don't know if it's the same Ufto, but that's pretty funny.
But I gotta go, man. Thank you. See ya.
All right, brother. Thank you. Shout out to him. I don't know. He seemed a little bit shaky on that, y'all. 219-885-9693. What a way to start out the show. I don't know if that was a troll or if he was real, to be honest with you. And that's why I didn't really say much. Oh, my goodness. I don't know. Personally, you never know who these people are that call in. You just never do. You never do. You said if this is real, he should go to law enforcement, not YouTube. Agree, Rosie. I definitely agree with that. Lord, help this.
Oh, T-Rev, he was from Kylie Rodney. And he blew up with, I forgot what case, but he gets like 3,000 to 5,000 people every single live he does with the same clickbait titles, with this same bullshit of Dear Heavenly Father. I don't have a problem with T-Rev. I really don't. I like him as a person, as a creator, different story. I don't like clickbait titles like he does. But as a person, he's a cool dude, if that makes sense. Spirit Box is another thing I can't handle.
Mess. I don't know what just happened, but I don't. Maybe you can help me put that together. I guess that's how the shows are starting off. Damn, 732. I'm on with you. Talk to me. 732. You there? Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear. How are you doing tonight? First of all,
What is going on? So it makes me wonder if Katie did not send him off in order to play the damsel in distress act to try to get pity from Chris and get Sebastian out of the way. But it got so big so quick because of Riley. I think Sebastian took off because of Riley because it was all in the same vicinity.
right?
And then they,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
maybe it is today, or maybe.
Now, as a creator, I feel like he's clueless about every single case he covers, and he lets his subscribers just do all the talking, and he's clueless. That I've noticed. But that beginning is really the only thing I was pointing out.
To keep him away from his dad or keep him from going. Last night I was listening to your show.
Yes, ma'am.
And a caller had said something about they saw an RV in the background of that picture. And
that's him.
Yeah.
I hope he gets to go home to his daddy and this all be over for this little kid, because he don't understand what's going on.
All right. Peggy, tell me the conspiracy in this. A shirt shadow and a shirt of man in background. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? I don't get it. What does this guy in the background have to do? What does this shirt shadow have to do with anything? Someone please explain this, because I don't know. Catch up the new video about creators and phone calls. Who's Cots? Like, is this shirt not allowed to have a shadow? I'm confused. It pays the bills? Exactly. Who's Cots? Shit, I've been talking about these fake-ass phone calls from day one. Oh, Chronicles of Shady? So you guys use all these acronyms. I don't know who they are. I know Chronicles. But I've been saying it from the very first call, from fucking drunk turkeys even before then. Hey, Texas. Even before then. It's ridiculous. It all started back from J is for Justice and her fake Chris Watts people trying to compete with Kay. So she pretended to be somebody. It was absolutely ridiculous. Oh, this case is worse than Summers. 100% worse than Summer. Yeah, I do remember. I can't think of the name of the person, Sly Angel, that she pretended to be, but I do remember it.
And
Oh wow.
yeah, he started. I don't know who it is, but I didn't know if you heard it or not. But he said he was Chris's cousin. I think cousin, or I don't know if he said brother or cousin, one of the two. And then he started just throwing stuff out there. I don't know if it's a troll or not, but interesting.
Wow. Gosh, that's crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah, what I was going to do was finish watching the end of the show and listen to your music, and then I'd go back and watch the first.
That's fine. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for calling in and being a voice here tonight.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Absolutely. God bless you, man. Right. She was very nice. 219-885-9693.
What is that dumbass clapping?
Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. It still hasn't been confirmed, and there is people en route to find this boy. It's crazy. Shit's getting crazy.
And I have done photos.
The woman that put the picture.
All right, let me also put this out there, okay? And I could be wrong. I absolutely could be wrong. But do you really think that one of the biggest missing kids of 2024 that's all over the internet is just going to be out in public walking around and nobody's going to notice? Really? Let's just use a little common sense. That he's just walking around and nobody called into the police. Nobody noticed him on a flyer. Nobody watches social media. Nobody watches court TV. Nobody watches anything. They're just going to let him walk around, walk all over the place, and nobody's going to notice him. Really? Really? Come on. That's why I think this whole thing is so stupid. I can tell you, I believe that is him, but that wasn't in North Carolina from last weekend. I stand by that. But do I think that actually is him? Yeah, I do. I absolutely do. Whether it's photoshopped, whether it's, an old picture, something. But do I believe that's him? 100%. See, I don't know if it's photoshopped. I have no idea if it's photoshopped. Do I think it's photoshopped? I have no idea. I don't know that much about Photoshop. But I can tell you that I don't think this is current because of the trees. And like the leaves on the trees don't look right. But I do think it is him. But what I don't understand is how people are like, well, it's just not him. It's just not him. It's just not him. No. Yeah, Bad Wolf, why are you counting people? Yeah, I don't think it's photoshopped, but I don't know. What has a date on it? It wouldn't have a real date on it. P.S. Reason being, cell phones don't carry dates. Where do you see a timestamp? Where? Where do you see a timestamp? I've seen a picture 1,000 times. I've never seen a timestamp. You don't see it. Oh, you don't see it on this picture? Yeah, but I've seen a picture a lot. Yeah, this is what the trees look like, not like this. Yeah, there's no this is what the trees look like at this time. I believe. The trees definitely aren't right. The pic close up of him, if you look in between his legs, there's a leg and a foot, and it doesn't go to anyone behind him. You can change a date on a photo. If the person did a screen record and showed the actual data and it wasn't changed, then we would know for sure. Well, they're saying that here is here, but no. No. Oh, is this the thing you were talking about? Is this the one you're referring to? Well, that would be this guy in the back. Is there anyone else that has like a bigger close-up of it? I don't know what this is. Oh, the way he holds his feet? Is there someone that has a bigger one? The leg would be bent then. No, because this guy looks like he's walking away. There's one foot, there's the other foot. But I need a better close-up. Like this doesn't help me. It's still way too far away. Let me look on my cell phone. Hang on. All right, we go to history.
Put the picture on there. Kind of sounded like his voice.
Yep. Well, something wrong. The fuck? Can I just tell you the iPhone 15 Pro Max sucks? My 13 Pro Max was better. All right, let me look. No, it's not any better on my cell phone. Nah, Tawana, it's still too dark. I know there's so many going around, but a lot of them are fake too. Yeah, this looks like the back of a foot, and then this looks like the front of a foot, and it looks like he's just walking away. Like he walked from behind him up here. So no, I don't believe that I'm not seeing proof this is fake, because this just looks like a guy was walking. There's one foot and there's his other foot. And he's facing the other way. I don't see a conspiracy here. Been thinking about this with all these people making money on YouTube. Crimes could start happening so people can make money. That's true too. Now, what is odd is the way his foot is turned in. His foot turned in doesn't look right. I don't know. I would need better pictures. I would definitely need better pictures. I pick you have seen it. It says actual next to it. Once you click on it, it will tell you if it changed. Yeah, no, the guy behind him, I don't think is photoshopped, but the fact that his foot looks really weird, I don't know. I don't know. Either way. All right, final thing I want to add, and then I got to get out of here. Because I got to figure out what dating is. Final thing I want to add is carrot ass over there. One thing I'm sick and tired of people bashing my business with their lies and bullshit. I know that she is screaming for my attention. She's not getting it. What I will say though, she never bought a candle from me, like ever. She got a free one 3.5 years ago when I first started. I don't know why she's got to lie so much, but I guess that's what psychopaths do, is they fucking lie. And she thinks she sounds good, but she doesn't. The only thing she's doing is making herself look 10 times worse. But carry on. But I just wanted to point that out, that there's a lot of fucking defamation going on, and I will take legal matters if I have to, because I'm sick and fucking tired of it. But carrot ass over there really needs to shut the fuck up with her lies. I didn't even go live about her. I've not given her any of the attention that she so desperately wants. Why don't you go after Molly, weak ass? She's the one that talked about you. Like, bitch, sit down, you triggered fucking lying fool. You're not getting my attention, although I know you want it so desperately. Tiffany, I don't give a fuck what you do. Go stick more carrots up your twat and send him to Benny in prison. Nothing you say or do, Tiffany, is going to deflect from the fact that you're a lying piece of shit. It's also not going to deflect from the fact that you're using my name to get views, because you can't get views. And if you don't get views, you don't feel important enough. That's why you spoke about Summer Wells for fucking 3 years, even though there was no new information. Same girl who fucking accused Chasing Truth of being in a pedo ring. And the idiots in her chat fell for it. Like, you can't be this dumb. but they are. So carry on. And I've said it 100 times. I don't need numbers to feel my worth. I don't need 400 people in here to feel like I'm worth something. Not all creators feel like that. Some creators feel like they need big numbers in order to feel justified. So, well, sorry, I'm not one of them. I got my people, I love my people, and as long as I keep growing, that's all I care about. You know, I don't need to fucking lie about someone. Like, honestly, guys, for anybody, if someone that you were friends with for years, all of a sudden, and had no problem with anything about you, okay? But then all of a sudden, they're mad at you for no reason, but they're mad at you. All of a sudden, everything you did was the worst thing in the world. Sit down, bitch. Go sit on carrots because you sound so dumb. Like, for real. Anybody that does that, run. Oh, I sure do, K-Love. I absolutely sure do. Well, I didn't even get it from AB. AB's not even the one that told me. Hey, Aussie. AB and Tiffany were a perfect pair. Two liars. Two absolute liars. But just like them, as soon as they split up, all of a sudden, everything they did was the worst thing in the world. At East Coast, I don't even listen to her. I truly don't even listen to her. I couldn't care less what that skank has to say. Like, honestly, I keep telling people, stop listening. You feel much better when you don't listen. I really don't care what she's got to say. The girl's the biggest fucking skank liar I've ever known. She always has been. But the difference is, I don't need to talk about her because I just don't. She's not on my mind. She's not someone I think about. She's not someone I care about. And I certainly don't need her for views. I would rather have nobody than talk about her. Because if I don't like someone, I'm not talking about them. Denise, that's what I'm saying. I can't even with her. I just can't. Exactly, Irish. Popped in for 2 minutes. She's reading messages from 2 years ago. That's what I'm saying. Like, who cares? I personally do not give a shit. I don't care. She needs attention. She needs to feel important. And I'm just not like that. Like, my justification in life is not, oh, let me talk about shit from 3 years ago. Let me talk about somebody. Let me talk about an ex-friend. She's talked about every ex-friend she's ever had. There is not one person, think about it. There's not one person that she ever dismantled a friendship with that she hasn't gone on some rant for a long time. Like, bitch, sit down. You just sound stupid. Like, she's making herself look 10 times worse than she can ever make me look. That I promise. I agree. For someone who does a live to talk down about people shows their stupidity. I totally agree. But East Coast, she has nothing. Don't you get it? She has nothing. Why would you bring up K Smalls? Like, she just doesn't know how to. She tried it with Bridget. It failed. Then she tried it with another one. It failed. So then she decided, oh, let me go after Laura because that will get me views. Hey, whatever. She's not hurting me. Benny's a liar too. But like, she's not hurting. She's hurting herself more than she's hurting me. That I fucking promise. She's not stopping anyone from buying my candles. She's not fucking she's not doing anything. She's just making herself look fucking stupid. But hey, carry on. But I just want to say that. I know she's lying, saying that she bought candles for me. She never bought candles for me, ever. Ever. She got a free candle like the first week that I was making them. So I just want to clear that part up. Other than that, I don't give a fuck what the wrench has to say. She needs my attention. She's not going to get it. I don't watch her. I don't care to watch her. Half the people watching her are my people. The other half are her people. And these people wouldn't buy a candle anyway. That I can assure you. Because if they were going to, they would have already. But speaking of candles, I made about 30 Mother's Day candles. I wiped out all of the 7 ounces. 7 ounces are going to be gone. Yeah, she didn't pay for 2. She never even paid for 1. She's a fucking liar. Tell her to show the proof. Show the receipt. And then she said I used a popsicle wood. Like, bitch, sit down. You're fucking bullshit. Again, go right to your boy Benny. Oh, wait, Benny dumped you. My bad. Benny dumped you like everybody else dumps you. I don't know why you're shocked, East Coast. She's a lowlife. That's what lowlifes do. I mean, she's just a blatant liar. But again, anybody that had no problem with you or the things you did, all of a sudden they got issues with you and you have a falling out, speaks 10 times more volumes about them than it can about the person you're trying to talk about. But again, she's triggered. She's a loser. And like MM thinks that I'll be friends with her again. No, sorry. I would be friends with Benny Keys before I was ever friends with her. But like whatever she says about me, carry on. I could care less. She's a fucking skank. I heard a clip from Traders today because I was tagged in it. So I went and listened to it. Oh my God. She's trying to say that Molly's a lesbian because why does Molly always get a hotel with people? It was the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard in my life. Stupidest thing. I honestly have never heard anything so dumb. I was like, wow, Tiffany, can you be any fucking dumber? Probably not. But it really went to show that she has no idea what it means to have a friend or have a friend that lives out of state. You guys should go listen to it. It's the dumbest. I literally felt like I lost brain cells. I was like, this has to be the dumbest shit I've ever heard. She says she's coming for people. That made me laugh. She's ridiculous. She went after Diamond Cutter. She's going after anybody that. Hey, Big Sexy. She's going after anybody that she thinks that doesn't kiss her ass. She does need attention. So that's what I'm saying. She can have all the attention she wants. She's not hurting me at all. And if she does, then I'll go after her legally. Best part of that clip made TM go live And a 100% TM can't research. She didn't know Chainsaw wasn't savage, made herself look like a fool. She always looks like a fool. She thinks she's big and badass. Bitch, you're nothing. That's the funny part. You're absolutely nothing. You're just an idiot. Her own son doesn't even want to be around her. No, Chainsaw is not savage. But she is an idiot. She's like, I'm going after MM. Well, the only MM did a pretty good video last night. The only thing MM was saying is like, Tiffany, why are you doing this again? And they're just like, I'm going after MM and Jules. And oh my God, just stop. I don't know what. Yes, I do, K-Love. Yes, I actually do. I know that from Tiffany's mouth. Tiffany wanted her sons to stay home from college and commute. And he was like, no, 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 no. So yes, I do know that. She can go get stoned again and be like, hi, my name's Tiffany, and I just love Summer Wells so much. And she is just my baby. I've never given a dime, but I just love her. She's so fucking fake. That's what fake liars do. Seriously, it's how that's what she sounds like. Oh, I agree, Miracles. I don't think Tiffany's obsessed. I mean, I'm not so much, but Tiffany, I don't think she's obsessed. Just like that jalopy woman, she's creepy as fuck, fantasizing about my ex-lovers and what I had for dinner. It's a vibe. Because they're all fucking crazy. She was screw over a new I know. That's what I'm saying. But it's not even like she leaves quietly. If you don't kiss her ass, she's like all over. And then she tells me that I ran to Molly. Bitch, I didn't run to anybody. I didn't even know Molly was fucking live last night. But I'm not the one that called her out last night. Molly did. Why can't you go after Molly? You scared? Are you bothered, Tiffany? You can't go after Molly? She's the only one that fucking called you out, you dumb fucking bitch. The lies she has told about you, Laura, is disgusting. Prove the lie. That's what I'm saying. She can't prove anything. And I don't even know what lies she's told, nor do I really care. No, Molly went after Alicia and Tiffany last night. At exactly East Coast. I haven't done a fucking thing. That's the funny part. And that's what makes her look even stupider. That's why she's got to make up shit. Honestly, it's laughable. Hey, True Texan, thank you. She can't handle Molly's hubby buying Molly a new car. I don't think that's it. I'm just saying, like, Molly's the one that went after you. Why the fuck are you talking about me? She's scared of Molly. That's why. And then she's like, I'm going to strike. I'm going to strike MM. For what? That's what I'm saying. Molly's the one that called her. I haven't said shit. But if she thinks I listen to her, no, I don't. I mean, I've gotten certain things from people, but I tell people I don't want to hear it. I have no desire to listen to a stoned fucking psycho. And that's really what she is a stoned psycho. She's like, hi, I'm here to tell you that I just love you so much, Summer, and we're gonna find you, Summer. Oh, don't be picking on Benny. Benny is my man. Oh, and AB. AB's gonna go live right after me, and we need everybody to go watch him because he's really smart and he knows what he's talking about. So everybody go listen to AB and make sure that you watch him. You can talk to whoever you want to, make your own choices. You owe nothing to anyone. Yeah. And while I'm waiting for Benny to contact me, I'm going to go sit on a carrot. And when I sit on a carrot, then I'm going to shove it in my butt. And then I'm going to send the pictures to everybody on the internet because I'm so insecure that I need to send my nudies unsolicited to Benny Keys because he's just so handsome, and AB because he's just so handsome, and Chase 237 or whatever the fuck his name is because he's so handsome, and other people that I sent my nudies to that are too scared to say anything. Fucking ridiculous. Like, how many fucking people are you going to send your nudes to? What are you, fucking 12? Like, have some respect for yourself. Tiffany did. Like, have some fucking respect for yourself, you skank bucket. Get Karma Camille out of here. I do not want them in here. I cannot see them. Get rid of them. Tell her to go back to MM. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Karma. Have a good day. Go hang out with your buddies and run your mouth. How Laura's so bad. Laura's so this. Laura does this. Bye-bye. You don't need to be here, bitch. And then they try to tell me what I should and shouldn't do. That's the funny part. I'm sure she filters a twat too. Sure, that's filtered. Yeah, it was Granny's watching, actually texted me. She's like, dude, are you watching Molly? I'm like, nope. She's like, you need to get in here. I said, okay. So, Molly can be very funny. She could be an asshole, but she can be funny. But I guess poor Tiffers is afraid. I'll be honest with you. That fucking call to Alicia's ex, that was gold. That was absolute fucking gold. I think Alicia's still traumatized by it. That shit was funny as fuck. So, just my opinion. But I'm getting off. Should have been off a while ago. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Skank bucket, Cump muffin, skank bucket. There's a lot of them. Oh, she was triggered as fuck. But I'm telling you, man, that was funny. I could not believe she did it. But I knew, I mean, honestly, I knew it was real because she had told me. She showed me and I, checked the guy out. So I knew it was real. But I just thought that was funny as hell. But I don't know why she's blaming Molly. I mean, he contacted her. Not like Molly, reached out to him. I mean, she did yesterday, but I thought it was pretty funny. I was like, damn, that shit's gold. Gold. Oh, good. Dane's got a ride home. Sweet. Why do creators keep writing update? There's no Sebastian Rogers update, Dolly. Why you keep writing update? There's no update. Alicia barely knew him, but I'd say, oh, not according to a video. According to a video, she knew him well. I wonder what made him say all those things, though, to Molly originally. And what made him reach out to her? It's pretty funny. You have to admit, it is pretty funny. Oh, according to Alicia this morning, she barely knew him. Yeah, but Soulflow, Jill doesn't sound like that. Yeah, free the carrots. Every day it's the same. There's update. There is no fucking update. I'd rather keep my 100 people in here and be honest than 3,000 by fucking lying. I don't know why everybody's got to fucking lie. Yes, Jilly and Jill, same person. She used to be Jilly Bean. Her name used to be Jilly Bean. See, my thing is when she says deuces, I fucking die. She does Michelle Sabati so perfectly. And for some reason, the way she says deuces, I just crack the fuck up every time. Every time. Deuces. But she does it perfect. I think I'm just going to be a reaction channel. What do you guys think? Should I just be a reaction channel? Reaction to true crime? And I don't mean like tragedy pimps. I just mean reaction to true crime. Save the carrots for the rabbits. Oh, I like that. Save the carrots for the rabbits. There's a lot to react to. I think I'm going to do that. I think we're going to do that. Because that's easy. And it still keeps me, I mean, it's not easy, but it's easy as far as my time restraints. I don't know. Who's the first person you want to react to? I'm not doing it right now, but who should we react to tonight? You guys give me a creator. Pick one, anyone. Anyone? You don't know? J is for junk. I can't stand her. She's a striker, too. Your chat is wonky? No, seriously, who should we react to? I think that's a good idea, though. I think we should react to different people. But again, not like Tragedy Pimp reacts, just anybody. Annie, 10 to life. Can you give me someone that doesn't get on my nerves? She gets on my nerves. Let's finish off the reaction at T-Rev. Oh, T-Rev will give me content for days. But a lot of his, it's hard to react because it's all call-ins. So I'm not really reacting to him. I'm reacting to subs. Like, he doesn't really do much content. Everything with him is subs. Like, you can pull up any random live and it's all subs. It's all like his whole thing is call-ins. That's all he does, though. I'm trying to think of a live that I ever watched him in that it wasn't Collins from like beginning to end. Rose's channels are basically done. Are they? Why? I could do Pascal. I could do Crystal. Heavenly Father, we gather today as the Rev Gag family, united in spirit and purpose to lift up our brother, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, who's been missing over the last 2 months. Lord, we ask you, your comforting presence to be with Sebastian wherever he may be. Protect him, guide him, and bring him back to the loved one's safety. That's his community post, by the way. Team Rose China was struck for nudity. Backup China was struck, I think, for drunk ranting. Oh, no shit. What about Tina? May your grace surround Sebastian and his family. Super chats, let Jesus know you mean it. Exactly. And then all his comments. Amen, brother. Amen. Amen. Beautiful post. T-Rev, you're such a blessing. Amen. If you come before the throne of grace and ask God for something, you better make sure there is no malice in your heart towards your brother. Christ himself, through his dying breath, asked his Father to forgive him, for they know not what they do. God will not hear your prayers, let alone answer them, if you have hatred in your heart towards your fellow brother or sister. For that blood that flowed from Calvary was shed in all mankind. In light of what Ellie has told the public, at this point, there is no difference, no evidence of foul play. And at this point, nobody is cleared yet. Katie and Chris should be brought before the throne of grace as well. Just my 2 cents. God's grace and mercy to all. Lord help me. Sinner, you're 100% right. I didn't even realize that. You're right. Yeah, he's home. We're going over to see Sage's new place tonight. There she is. Hold on. Yo. All right, we'll be there in like an hour. All right, love you. Bye. Yeah, I came home last night. Every single one of these comments is like, amen, amen, amen. So well said. I couldn't have said it better myself. No, she's not cooking for us. That's what I said. I told her she needed to cook. She said no. Because her boyfriend has to be at work at 5, so they eat at like 4:30. I said, well, I don't care about that. So, all right, but let me get out of here. I got to jump into a shower real fast. So one good thing about not having hair is that showers go real quick. So, all right. We'll figure out who to do reaction from later. See, when I watch nonsense, she doesn't go after Brittany. So I don't know what's happening with her and Brittany because I don't watch her when she goes after Brittany. But I mean, I like nonsense overall, though. We really think a lot alike. And try making me the physics and chemistry nun. Brittany J. I know a lot of people don't like Brittany, but I do. Some of her views I like, though. I never used to get along with nonsense. We used to hate each other. But certain things she says, I totally agree with. But like I said, if she's talking about Brittany, I tune out. I don't watch. But she's where I found that piece on T-Rub. So, all right, I'm out there. I got to get into a shower. I will see you guys tonight. I'm not sure what time. It's 7, 8. I may not be able to get to it tonight, but we'll try. We'll definitely try. If I do get tonight, it'll be about 10. All right? So I'll see you beautiful people later. If not later, definitely tomorrow. I will give you guys more notice. I know that I have not been giving you guys much notice. And I've been going live like, 10 minutes after I sign on. And then by the time everyone gets here, I'm leaving. So, all right. I'll see you guys later. I've been dropping a bunch of shorts every day. So check out the shorts. I think I've been dropping like 3 or 4 shorts every day. And I promise you guys, I am going to start covering the trial, doing recaps. And I have about all the candles are done. All orders are done. They're just curing, but they're going out probably Monday. But within the next couple of days, I'm going to have ready to go Mother's Day candles. So you can give your mom a beautiful candle. We have a bunch of different scents to choose from. And those will be on the website by Friday. All right. Oh, and also subscriptions. I'm going to start making the room sprays this weekend. I should have everything in by Friday. So room sprays are also going to be on the website this weekend. I'm going to be selling them. I don't know how much. I got to figure all that out. But those we're also going to have a bunch of different scents to choose from. And that's it. I'm excited. Yes, I actually just ordered another 100 pounds of wax. 88, not 100, but because it's 44, I'm 44. But it goes so fast. Everyone's like, order 5 cases at a time. I'm like, hell no. That's way too much money. So, all right, I got to get into a shower. But I will see you guys later. Peace.